back after I think a couple days, and you guys probably won't be in this live stream because it's like 6 a.m. But I don't care. I'm still gonna go live. I'm up at this time because of my sleep schedule now, or stuck on a sleep schedule. Waking up at 4 a.m. Gives me more time in the day. Right, baby? Yeah. So I just tried showing my fiance how to play the game in practice, trying to teach him some stuff, and I just realized myself how boring it sounded when I was teaching him. Like I'm not. I try to teach him the basics, how plays work and stuff, like how to run the ball against certain defenses. Uh, Try to teach him like how 4-3 and 5-2 or base defenses like those are mostly to pass against, and they're better against the run. And telling him how nickel, dimes, dollars, quarters, those defenses better suited to stop the pass because they have more speed on the field. So you want to run against those. You want to pass against the defenses that's try to stop the run, and you want to run against defenses that are trying to stop the pass. It's common sense. But it sounded boring, you know. I try to teach them about uh, the first line of defense, which are the defensive linemen, the second line of defense, which are the linebackers or some DBs, and then the third line of defense, which are the safeties. Was that part easy to understand? I'm sure that was.
Right.
With the first line, second line, and third line,
Yeah.
that part was easy. You were able to, yeah. And then I just try to tell him about, like, running the ball, telling him to look at the play art to see where the run's supposed to go to and where the hole's supposed to be in the defense. All right, I'm gonna go and play now. Of course, I should have thought like, oh, there's probably not gonna be as many players. It went from 20,000 people looking to play a game to now 365 players and 14 searches. Hey, Alexa, when is Madden 24 coming out again?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, Madden 24 will be released worldwide on Friday, August 18th, 2023.
I thought it was 19th. Okay, August 18th. Yeah, I'm thinking, guys, like, I could buy the game and try it out and be out $60, actually 70, because it'll be the PS5 version, obviously, because they don't even game developers are not making PS4 games anymore. Some probably are still, but most games are going to be the PS5 only now. I could pre-order the game, which I do have. I put my minimum to pre-order the game, and I forgot about the fact that like the first 2-3 months of the game, it's just almost unplayable because there's so many glitches, so many issues with the game, and most people agree that it's not worth it to like get the game when it first comes out. And if that's the case, then why pre-order the game, be out $70, and have a shitty experience in the beginning? I might as well cancel my $5 minimum, whatever. Uh, Wait until Black Friday or until its first price drop, or even past that. It's not a thing about price with me. It's about because I could still pay full for it, but I would be essentially throwing money in the trash. I don't like throwing money in the trash. My fiance knows I don't try to waste. I don't try to be wasteful and waste food. I don't try to make purchases that I'll make purchases that are dumb for stuff that I don't need, but when it comes to making purchases, I try to see like, does it make sense? Can I wait until it gets cheaper? Stuff like that. Like why pay like for after 2 3 months the game always goes down to $30 or $40. So why I would be essentially throwing $30 $40 down the trash or paying the company 30 40 extra dollars for a game that's going to be shit for the first 2 3 months or whatever. So it's pointless. And I'm sure everybody's having that approach now, unless there's like a pre-order bonus. Then I find out what the pre-order bonus is because I do have that pre-order. I still have the pre-order bonus for Madden 20. Madden 20. That was the football. Apparently, those are going between like $20 and $80. So I don't know. If I hold on to it even longer, it might be worth more. I wonder how many of those footballs were made for that pre-order bonus. Probably a few 100,000. I'm gonna get into a game here, try to make Carson Wentz great again. So I thought about it. Um, I thought instead of just looking to run the ball, just to run the ball like other players, or just to make a conservative effort or an effort to run the ball, I'm only going to run the ball when I should. So I'm going to count the box. I'm gonna do my own. I'm gonna take my own advice and run the ball. And if I get those mug looks, I'm gonna try to run the ball a little bit, try to play action. If I get a nickel I like, if I get dime, dollar, quarters defenses, just I'll try to see if I can run the ball there. Use my leverages in the blocking game. Make sure I know where those try to make sure I know where the backside pursuit's gonna be, the double teams are gonna be, where the hole's gonna be before I even snap the ball. Um, there's a lot to running the ball, trying to get skinny, finding out where the double teams are, single blocks are, finding out, do I have a tight end on a defensive end? Who am I going up against? Where's my matchup with the blocking, stuff like that. Where's the hole going to be? I don't run the ball, but I love the blocking, when it comes to running the ball. I love getting to like the second level of the defense. I like seeing my offensive line being able to go out and eat, get to the second level, boom, get big plays in the run game. So I forgot, I'm gonna probably get copyright because my fiance was telling me, well, why is the game like almost on mute or whatever? I can't hear the game. So the next opportunity I get, I'm gonna pause the game and put my audio back down to like almost zero. For music, it's only really the music. So I sometimes forget when I play the Dolphins. Very rarely. I forget, like, oh, yeah. I think back to where the Dolphins had a shitty O-line and didn't have, like, deep threats at wide receivers. You know, like, I forgot about that. I'm sure they're not going to copyright me for on-field sound or crowd volume. That's only so you guys can hear my audio. Stadium speakers do use music, so I do need to pretty much mute that. And who cares about saying like, number 23 got a first down on the play, like that shit was boring when I was a fan going to football games, high school games, or whatever. So imagine being that guy, having number 23, got a first down, blah blah blah, like every single time. The Titans just scored a touchdown, and the point after try is good. You know, like that's got to be a boring job. But hey, huh, I don't know. Yeah, I'd rather be a coach. All right. I could play a whole game running the ball. That's how good I am, guys. But it's because even if they send me cover zero blitzes, I'm confident in getting into a certain run or uh, using motion if I need to. What? Why is the play clock already? What the hell happened? I don't have true clock on or whatever. I don't understand what's been going on. Read the box, Steven. When I usually say when it's even to do something, but I'm not gonna do that. Second and 11, I'll take a 3rd and 8. See what are the audibles. Yeah. Damn. Okay. They don't have that audible or that play. Okay. Play patient enough, like they adjust, you adjust yourself. I know they're gonna. I saw him using his safety. I like that right now. Damn it. I thought it was gonna work. That's fine. I always love that play because the tight end becomes a blocker or he gets in the way when it's man covered. It's almost like a rub route. If it's not man coverage, he ends up being a blocker. He ends up being a blocker in zone. And if it's man coverage and it's tight, he gets in the way. I don't know. 5-2, he's got a 5-2 out there, or either a 5-2, regardless of what it is. Damn it. What's up with this play clock? I don't know. Lately, I didn't change settings in my. I haven't changed settings where you know. Oh my God. See, that's when I say, guys, it's not enough to know what the defense is in. You know, it's covered 3, but who's gonna, who's the safety? Do you like that? Do you like that safety against your tight end? It comes down to matchups. That was really stupid. I mean, I'm like, as soon as I saw him take it outside when he already had like a few yards, I was like, "You're giving me a chance right now. You're not gonna get a touch. You're not gonna get a touchdown out of it. So just get what you can. I don't care who you got. Get what you can." Why is the game glitching? Could be because my fiance is playing Fortnite in the kitchen. Now we say, if you want to learn how to stop a play defensively, you gotta know how it works offensively. If it's I form, you know they want to go with an ISO type run, or they want to play action or something else. If it's single back, God, I'm pissed off. I'm so pissed I didn't get that pick. He's probably gonna go. He better not be going with an old screen. I'm not gonna defend the screen. Oh, he's going to defend that too. That's what's crazy. Like, I put a quarters defense out there or whatever, and I was almost able to stop that. I went in practice and I was like, can I stop a goal line run out of quarters or a dollar? I was able to do it. I couldn't believe I was able to stop, but it wasn't like I went and watched YouTube clips on how to do it because, like I keep saying, I'm a broken record. Last time was Man 16, Man 17 when I last watched YouTube clips, and it wasn't looking for money plays or anything. I was looking how to stop nanos and how to return the ball, on returns. That was it. Before that, it was probably Madden 12, Madden 14. Yep, he knows what I'm trying. I say he's a you-know-what for audibling constantly. He's a you-know-what for constantly audibling. We don't do that. To be honest, we don't do it, but I'm surprised when players don't do it themselves. Like, I face so many players that don't constantly audible. I don't know if I like that. The game's like fucking glitching out. Like, lagging. See, like, why is the play clock already down to 5? I just literally got into a play. I just picked the play, and it's down to 5 seconds. I don't understand what's going on. It's something that's been happening lately. I never had to worry about that before. I'm surprised that Beto even played it like that, because he used to be a fourth corner, now he's somehow outside. Well, look at that. Again, the lag. It's not him lag switching because it would have said a message like your opponent's experiencing network connection issues or whatever. But whenever I put somebody in motion now, it's like every single play now, before the snap or when I motion or anything, it's like off or something. Just getting into a better play against the you-know-what defense. I missed the whole shot. Didn't want to seem. I saw him going for that deep over, even though he wasn't there for it. You don't know I don't do that, guys. You know I don't do that. Looks like he's got a you-know-what defense. You know, one thing I didn't think about defensively is just playing everything inside when they go goal line. I think that's probably what players are doing. Oh my god. Because of that lag, it stopped me in my tracks. No. I mean, I did in one of my last games, but why is 2 o'clock on? It is on. What the hell? So apparently, if you put 2 o'clock on in a game and then games later it stays on 2 o'clock, I thought every game it would refresh that. Bad, terrible throw. That's on Wentz. I use 4-string quarterbacks and I can make that throw. Wow. I don't know. I don't know what they said. If there was pressure, I wouldn't know. This is why I say don't put quarters. Always go quarters 3 deep. Didn't know how much time there was left on the clock. I say it every game. Don't know how much time's on the clock. Don't know if it's what down it is. First, second, third. Don't know. I already knew. I can't, first of all, go off sides because I don't know how to go off sides. Second, I don't have timeouts. Third, I have linebackers on the field. Should have been 7-0. Now they're getting the ball too. So I got to overcome a little bit of a hurdle now because I don't have situational awareness, or I'm not thinking how much clock's left or what the situation is. You lose games doing that. Knowing the situation and your opponent's personnel is half the battle defensively. Now he's in the pistol. We got a strong toss or inside run, or got drags on the play. Jesus. Nope. That right there, guys, is why I never play the guy taking the handoff outside. That's what they do with the Dolphins. And then if you play it deep, the quarterback can run or they can run it. And it beats most defenses. Nope, don't throw that. Okay. Sometimes some guys throw that too early. That's why I said, nope, don't throw that early. Like, when it's not open, you gotta wait. Curl, curl. Come and curl. Ugh. Like, I know I got a safety. Tua's gonna slow me down, regardless. It's like him just being in the way. Any mobile quarterback is gonna, if he's in the way, that's all he need. That's all they need to do. Just get in your way to slow you down there. That's why I'm sighing because I knew it was cover zero. Ah, another one. Should have been touchdowns on 2 straight plays. I'll still run it against that. Now that, you never know. I always say man or zone, if they're in the area, they can still pick it off. The computer can still make a play on that because I threw that too quick. If I hold on to it, maybe I get a back corner pylon throw, back of the left corner pylon. But if I do that, his user, he might think that's where I'm going. So you never know. That was lazy on that play. I just saw like, oh, may hot route. Yeah. I'm not even looking where Hill and Waddle is. And they think they're better than you. There's a lot of defenses I know, basic defenses that can shut that down, but oh, you're done with your onside kick, huh? Already. You're confident enough. Alright. Now, when people tell me, "Oh, you must suck on defense. You're not confident going for 2 points." That's not it. I'm trying to troll my opponent by going with the fake field goals. Like I said, I did that to a Cowboys fan one time. I beat him regardless of the fake, but he thought, oh, because I was winning in the game, he tried to troll me or try to say, oh, you're not confident on 2 points. You had to go with a fake field goal. I could literally run it for two. I can play action for two. There's so many things you can do for two. And, why would I not be confident going for 2 points? I'm trying to troll my opponent at that point. Problem is, you got to take three out of a pass rush. QB contain. You have the QB contain and quarterback spy. You know, especially you have deep zones. People think you can contain the quarterback with putting deep zones on the field, but I mean zones. But if they're deep, they're not going to defend the quarterback. Wow, that should have been picked off. People might say, well, why aren't you trying to just defend the pass only? Well, the problem with that is, yeah, he hasn't shown me the run. He's been going play action, but he could sneak in a run at any time. Anytime. Just because he's only been passing, I have to still set up my defense to stop the run. Because I don't know if he's a player that will look to run based off the box. I don't know what that player is. No. My God. I'm not going to get upset because they know they're not better than me. They're just using, speedy receivers. My God. I told just based off that, I'm losing to a noob just based off that. I mean, it's triple team. It's triple covered. Like, I saw his user. That's why I had to lob it. So all they do is they know what the weakness is on the play, and try to cover it up. That's all you gotta do. Once again, this lag. I really did not want to throw it because it's short, but I'm gonna go for on fourth down anyway. But should have took it earlier. He's not gonna go cover two on there. Oh my God! I'm thinking that guy in the deep blue. I threw it. Damn it! See, other players wouldn't care. Oh, it's touchdown's a touchdown. They don't care if they made a wrong read or a wrong throw. Touchdown's a touchdown. Me, I'm pissed off at myself right there. Most players know what to defend in goal line. Oh, I don't onside kick. Only when the game matters. Only when I need to. Something on the line, I onside kick. These are just practice. These are These are the best games to practice. This is the best way to practice for online tournaments, or that's why I'm undefeated in tournaments. Because I play these games first. Oh my god. When I'm finally there, he overthrows it. This is one thing right here. Well, watch. He might run the ball now or throw it short because of that. See? I could have done that earlier in the game. Now he might run it or go short now. See, this is what I'm saying. Switching it ain't going to do anything. Switching it ain't going to do anything. I backed out my defense because if I didn't, I had Hill pressed, and that would have been wide open for a touchdown. See, if I show that defense earlier, I don't know what type of opponent he is. Maybe he reads that and he tries to run, which would kill that or something. Oh my god. I didn't even know. I was staring down. I was doing things I never do. Now you gotta think, they're backing out because they're either in man coverage or they're playing a cover two. Playing a cover two, I'll hit that, get yards underneath. Or they tried to cover up, but this guy's look like this right here. Oh, I just missed the juke. I would have got like a 4th and 2 if I made a miss. I just mistimed the juke. Really, I can't smart route that. I have no choice but to throw that there. Fucking short of the sticks. Now he's trying to get me with a screen or some deep corner routes, post routes right here, maybe a motion swing pass coming. I could have won this game just defensively if he only passes every time. But like I said, I can't just assume they're going to pass just because he passed every single play. The one time he goes to a run, it could be a 99-yard touchdown or it could be a whatever type of touchdown. How many ever yards? I don't have to work. See, now he runs it. What did I tell you? Now he runs it. Usually they do that on their last drive. If there's somebody who passed it all game, they do it on their last drive to try to troll you. I knew it was going there. You guys saw I was going right there. I knew it. I brought that free safety down to cover that up. Now people say, what do you do in that situation? Let them score quick right here or stop it? Well, I'm going to try to stop the bleeding, so I do have 3 timeouts too. Bunch wide. See, if I go with a 5-2 against this bunch wide again, I mean, maybe it could work, but you're not going to have enough defenders. If I get any one-on-ones on one side, that's the area where, like, you can say, oh, but if you go with a dollar or a dime defense or quarters defense against the PA crossers, just go to it. You're only going to maybe give up a 5 to 10 yard run. That's not the case. I don't want to, if I go to a defense with more DBs on the field to better stop those plays, um, stop the play action, I'm giving them an easy read. All he has to do is read the box, boom, run, you know. Whereas if I stay in the defenses that I'm staying, with more linebackers, I mean, he still had to read it out. He still has to attack whatever defense I have. So I guess I'll just have to do a better job with the defenses I put when I do have more linebackers, or I have to put more speed and do a better job of covering the run first with those defenses. That's what I got to do. I did not think going to 2 o'clock in one game would make it go into like all my games. That's why I was like, the last 2 weeks or whatever, it's like I had 2 o'clock on and I did. Like I don't get it. That's fucked up. So changing the tempo in one game makes it stays in that for all the rest of the games you play. That's ridiculous. The tempo you use in the game should only stay in one game. Now maybe I accidentally pressed the L1 button when I went to a play call screen. I don't know. I don't know why I would. Come on. 7. Yeah, he handles the ball, the boards, right. That's like another NBA fan or 2K player who's gonna play me like a you know what. One, he's using an elite defense or an elite team. 2, I got backups. 3, he's probably gonna user rush me, try to audible constantly defensively, use money plays on offense, spread me out, run the ball, just do everything on both sides of the ball. I forgot about those two. What the hell? Oh my god. Babe, I think your Fortnite is making my game lag.
Yeah, your shit's making me lag too.
Huh? What?
Your shit's making me
Bullshit. No. I mean, who do you think is the one? The one who gets into a lobby with 100 players or just the one-on-one match? I'm not telling you to stop playing. I'm just saying. Well, if I just... Wait, is the hotspot connection good enough? Either way, I would have to disconnect my internet connection to do that. I'm not going to do that in a live stream. I did like those jerseys. It was like a dark navy blue, or I don't know what it was. What are you placing so far?
Cool.
Huh, you?
I was playing the 100 people.
No, I'm saying, what did you place? What
I didn't
place?
place anything.
What?
Because it's Battle Royale.
That's what I'm saying. What place did you come in?
For this type of game, you don't go in the place.
Well, that's stupid.
It's a different game mode.
I thought you could place in Battle Royale.
Not in Battle Royale.
Wow, that don't make
In
sense.
solo.
Yeah. But Battle Royale is a battle, so why wouldn't there be any?
Battle of 100 people against each other. It's different.
Exactly.
You have solos, duos, teams.
I asked you like months ago, babe. You told me you placed first place, and I asked you, was that out of 100 people? And you said yes.
Right, that's when I was playing solo.
Okay. So what's Battle Royale then?
It's like a different mode.
It's pointless to play an online game where you're not competing for anything. That's the only reason why I play online games. I play Call of Duty to place. I play Madden to place. Everything. What?
Think of it as practice for your game.
I wouldn't do practice online. Online is to play competitively. That's why.
But you still get rewards.
Why did you stop playing?
No.
Why? Go where? Walk? Can you stop with that? It's annoying. Say something else. Say I'm gonna go somewhere else. Change it.
I haven't said that in a while.
What, last week? The week before? The week before that? Yeah, you did. Come up with some new stuff, some new material. Say I'm gonna
go to the boat.
get my nails done. Say I'm gonna
go to the boat.
To the boat? What do you mean boat?
The boat that laid down the street.
Huh?
There's a boat.
There's a boat?
Yeah, down the street.
Why are your shorts still wet? I thought it'd be dry by now.
I must have eaten it.
Hey. No, we all know that didn't happen.
Or maybe that was from douching.
Hey.
But
This controller's pretty fucking good when it comes to hearing sound.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Los Angeles Rams and the Washington Commanders. Here's the former Utah Ute Matt Gay to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx.
Oh, I got the same jerseys, guys. Let's see if we get disconnected again. Now, I don't really get players using the Rams because they only have Aaron Donald now. Somebody's probably saying, only he wrecks games. But you know, of course, like I said, almost like all the players who beat me are players who use a rush. Because I'm not willing to make adjustments. I don't have the patience to account for where my user's going to be or where their user rushing or if they're going to use a rush. I don't have the patience to know my matchups, all shit like that. And I didn't have the patience to look at what the situation was. Or even the thought of looking, oh, what's the situation? 3rd and 6. Ah, that juke. See, I gave my running back too much credit. I gave Antonio Gibson too much credit. Once again, I always say they're gonna do something fucked up, and it should have been a pick. I tell you, my opponents say they only need 1 or 2 reads, and that's a prime example right there. That's why they only need 1 or 2 reads. They got one's a drag, one's a seam, or a deep over route. One of those are gonna be open. It's hard to stop both. Another play, slants. People say don't judge a book by a cover, but I'm judging a book before even looking at the cover. Because 99.9% of players, 99.9999999% of players will do anything to win the game. Yeah, come on. I don't understand. Like, I've played hundreds of games, thousands of games. I've only seen players just now running screens, running back slip screens, of all plays in goal line situations. That's just stupid in my opinion. Yeah, can it work? Sure. But can it work? Sure. But if you get dropped, guess what? You just lost 10 yards. You know. It's like it's almost the same or equivalent of taking a sack.
Matt Gay in for the extra point.
And now he thinks he's better than me. Watch how you kick your extra points. The game's still fucking lagging. It's gotta be because of the Fortnite in the other room. I can't believe that. He's not even playing online. It's just on like the menu screen of Fortnite. Probably that system probably has some downloads or something going on. I don't know.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Gets this out quickly.
You always have to out fucking race that guy every time.
Second down.
Man coverage? Yeah. Nope.
Wentz to throw. Got a man. His first catch. Good for 9 on a
The
first
reason I
down.
say man coverage because I'll go to the wheel if it's man coverage.
Wentz. And he'll complete this to Gibson.
Gibson had all this hype where he's like a receiver, he's great with the ball in his hands. I play with him with the Redskins the last week, and he looks like, first of all, when I heard of Gibson, I thought he was like this scrawny guy. First of all, the guy's 6'1",
Sliding out of the pocket.
like
Back to Gibson.
220 pounds.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Ah, and I already forgot
Wentz
that they have Aaron
here
Donald.
on EA Sports.
That's how bad my mind is.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Wentz going to try and haul on 3rd. Flush out right. It's complete to him.
You don't know what I had to do. I had four reads on that play. I stared down two of them, but I still had four reads.
A couple of first downs on the drive already as they go from the 47 now on first down. Again, it's Wentz.
Because they were chasing the man coverage, it looked like the guy was playing that spot route.
For a loss on the
So I
play.
went off of the spot, and it was open. By the time I looked back to the spot and he was open, I got sacked.
Throwing is Wentz. He's got a man
I'm
complete.
surprised he caught that.
This is going to
I
bring
wasn't
up
even
4th
going
down
there,
as the
but
tackle's being made at the Eagles' 38-yard line. Throwing now is Wentz. This will be thrown far. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Wentz. Got a man, that's Gibson complete. Given 2 yards here on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They fake the give. Now Wentz. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Wentz can pull it down now, goes to a 6-sack quarterback
are we still
rating.
gonna own? I just realized
2
the
minutes
Eagles
remaining
and
in
Wentz
this one.
own, like, it
Nothing
didn't
yet.
matter who it was at quarterback. We owned the Rams. Here we go now. We got a lag, or is that because my fiance just got on Fortnite again?
Wentz now on first down.
I just got on zombies.
Looking for
Yeah.
Gibson. He's got him. And they've got him inside the
Fourth
30.
read, and I had to change the fucking throw. Oh my god, guys. My opponents, there's not even a Madden champion doing the shit I'm doing.
First and goal. Now Wentz. And that nearly a turnover, but it's
And
going to
that's
be
why I hate
incomplete.
that play.
Oh, fortunate to retain possession.
Told you guys that before I even ran it in the other game. Damn, is that enough? Okay. I'm going to say then there's players who are smart in goal line, pick up your tendencies, or they read the situation. There's only 1 yard to go, but they don't run commit. It's smart to run commit when your opponent's only 1 yard away. If they pass it, then they're a bitch. Let them be a bitch. You know? That's that 4 verticals with the slot drag. Probably. You just got to remember when you see gun doubles Y off, oh, it could be that one play action. Forgot what it is. You got to read a lot of plays. Offensively, try to run so many plays so that way when you see a certain personnel out there or a certain formation out there, you know what might come. Too late to play quarters 3 deep now. But, oh, that's why I say that it's fucking bullshit. I know it. I know it's coming, the situation. I know it. I take a peek. Not saying that I would play it all the way. I'm just saying, based on the situation, take a peek to the running back. All he needs is a peek. You can still get back in coverage. I'm surprised he's going for it. Right here, you don't want to play something that seems to be open right away. Maybe you want more coverage. Yeah. Like I say, it seems. It's because everybody's pressing. That's the only reason why. But did he have to read a defense to get that? No. All my opponents do is just look, is the seam open? I'll hit it. If it's not, I'll go to my backup plan. That's all. That's all they do. I think I would win a lot of games that way too. Damn. I thought he flashed open a little bit. I thought he was leaving him in cover 2 or something. Probably was. But he's a tight end anyway. I don't onside kick even when I need to in games that don't matter. So I'm not going to onside kick now. Only in games that matter. If we're playing for anything, anything's on the line, then I'm onside kicking. People would say, well, why do that? You know, so many people are comfortable winning games if they get lucky because they got the onside kick and they won the game. And they completely forgot, oh, by the way, I needed an onside kick because I was down, and then they act like they're better than the other player, so they don't have nothing to learn from that play, you know. If they get an onside kick and win the game, then all of a sudden, oh, we'll wash our hands with that game. There's nothing to learn. That's how players act. Nothing to learn from a win. You can always learn from wins and losses. You can. They say you learn more from losing. I believe that, but you also learn a lot from winning too, because you can say, "Oh, well, why did my play work? How can I make the play better too?" You know. Now, normally I don't do that because I don't ever even. I rarely run the ball, and I rarely do that. That's what my opponents do. They roll out to one side and they do that. He had the mic on all day, the whole game, and I finally, right after I scored that, I saw the mic like he was using the mic there. Can't hear my opponents, don't know why. But right there it was like, do I really want a flat throw for like 2 yards? And then the other one wasn't open, and then I was like, oh, no. But the difference between me and my opponent, I never even looked to that guy. Not even my read. I cancel him out as a read because it's BS. But if I was to do it, at least I'm not spamming it. I could spam it all game long. If I get it, if I have the time to throw a roll out to the side, get the same coverage, I can spam that for touchdowns or huge plays. And players will do it, and their mentality is like, oh, if you're not going to defend it, I'll keep doing it. Me, I'll do it maybe once or twice, not even once a game. That's the first time I've done that in probably like 400 games. I never take my own advice on offense, defense, or game clock management, any area. Never take my own advice. My advice would be enough to help Madden players become champions, but oh my god, I had him, but when I went to switch to turn around to pick it, I would never attempt that. I was gonna say he ain't gonna get that. Looks like the slants are coming, maybe a run. See, if he goes with a pass, it's wide open for a touchdown. If I'm right, it's the stuff. But if I'm wrong, they think I'm better. They're better than me because they got the touchdown. My God, get a fumble from that. Jesus. probably think I'm a Redskins fan. Nope. First of all, I don't get those players. Second, thought I got him with that defender. Secondly, who would use the Redskins in Madden? You know, I'm playing without Terry McLaurin too. Who would do that?
Extra point by Gaze, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Who would play with any team using backups?
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
It's because I'm really trying to challenge myself. I don't care if I win or lose because these games are a practice. Do I use backups when I play in tournaments or games that matter? Hell no. Why would I do that?
Touchdown, Commanders.
Only use them on special teams. And that kickoff, like, coverage was just horrible. Like, I don't know what the hell happened there. In the middle, like, I could have took that in the middle. I could have took that outside. Like, what the hell happened there? Don't know. I'll be looking at that replay later. Not replay because they probably wouldn't show that on highlights, but I'll watch the live stream over. Wow. Like, he ran it. Is there something wrong with his controller? Why didn't he cut that back inside?
Officially no gain on the play at second down.
Yeah, that's what they do. They go with a screen, and then they throw a slant. Must be a different kind of screen because you're not able to throw slants off of that. There's certain screens that are running back slip screens that have drags or slants on the play where you can still throw those, and then most of them are where you can't throw any other route. I've never lagged before. It's got to be because of Fortnite. There's nothing downloading in the background, is there, babe? You sure? Check. And they think they're really good. They think like, oh, you can't. First of all, they think they're either good or they think that I suck because I can't defend it. No, if I put a different defense out there, he can run the ball. Okay. Oh, I thought I was down a touchdown. I thought if he scored a field goal or touchdown, he'd be up 2 scores. See, I didn't even know. Guys. Didn't even know it was only tied. I was getting like, I knew the slants was coming. That's why I took the free safety. Jesus Christ. I was going to say, I'm surprised he didn't pick it off. That throw right there was like, what should we call it? That throw there all game was suspect. I'm willing to let that one be open because it was a tight throw all game long for a reason. It's not a great route by any tight end. Now he's talking about I can't hear him, but that's what I do. Whatever this guy's name is, you guys know I let hundreds of players come back and beat me. It ain't happening anymore. Hundreds in a row on purpose. Fucking lagged again. Go on 15, 20 game win streaks with backups. Fourth string quarterbacks. I got one or two reads too. Just give me my place for once. Look at that fucking lag. My God. Now, I always say when you do get in field goal range and the game's lagging, try to play for a closer field goal. If you can't get a closer field goal, just go for it on offense. You could try to attempt a field goal, but I wouldn't. So you really willing to do this right here? I mean, when you put a certain defense out there, I'm going to play lazy. This got to be a touchdown. I don't have enough time to fuck around. Oh my God. That's not even Wentz. That's not me. That's that bullshit that, like, when I get a guy wide open, for some reason they do like a playmaker. We better not be blitzing off there. He didn't blitz, but it was my third read. One or two reads ain't gonna win you games consistently. There we go, guys. I would have been fine just with making Wentz great again, but I'll take that. Wow, there was a player I faced that was called Really Real. There's nobody in Madden that's really real. I'm the only really real one. Wait, what was that his name? Bullshit. Really Real was his name? No, it was something else. It was not Really Real. It was something else. It was like a weird. What was it? Yeah, this shit. Don't even know what that is. Don't even know how much I was losing in that game. I'm not really in the mood to play, so you already know it's probably going to be a horrible game, but I'll still do it. I'm telling you, if it's a horrible game, you know why. That's what I'm going to say from now on. I'm going to try to remember to say, like, if I don't feel great right now, bored, whatever, not in the mood, I'm going to say that before a game in case I get my ass blown out. Beat, you know why. Ah, no. My Eagles just happen to be the most overpowered team in real life and in Madden, so like it's one of those things where if I do play with my Eagles, I gotta play with backups. I can't even enjoy playing with AJ Brown on the field. If I'm gonna do that, maybe it'll be in practice. I don't know. But I would even feel bad if I'm in a tournament playing with my own Eagles. So it's like my Eagles finally are overpowered. Finally, the best team in a Madden game, and now because of how I am, I can't even play using all the players on my Eagles. Got to take them out. Can't play with Hurts anymore because he's probably a 90 plus overall quarterback. I never even checked. Can't play with AJ Brown. Can't play with Slay or Chauncey Garner Johnson. I feel even bad using Hassan Reddick, to be honest. But if I take him out, there's nobody really good behind him. Oh wow, I didn't even know I was gonna do that. I do that because I can still get out of it if I choose not to keep it. Ah, 24, drop down, 24 for a first down. Looks like cover 1 or cover 0. That's what I say. I usually say never throw flats in man coverage or cover 0, cover 1, cover 2 man. None of that. But I always say certain play actions, they get lost in their man coverage. That's one of them. I'm assuming it's a cover 3 blitz, so should have the flats open. And I saw that. I'm still going to throw that. Because I beat him with the throw. That's how quick. I see the user there in the flats. Yeah. I'm going to adjust to the throw real quick. My God, the Gibson's arms are like a fucking. It's like he's like Popeye. Holy fuck! I can't even. He looks like he's got arms like J.J. Watt used to have. Holy shit, that makes no sense. Just on this drive, I made Wentz look like Brady in the same formations. Cover 2, block everything up. Now, I hate stick because if everything's covered, I really don't want to throw that slant wide open. I really don't. Did you see that, guys? They're like, my opponent probably was. Oh, their name's Victoria, or yeah. There's no such thing as Victorio, so it's got to be Victoria. Hey, I don't discriminate. If you lag switch me or do anything wrong, you know, I don't discriminate. I judge everyone They say don't judge a book by its cover, but I'm judging before I even look at the cover. Because 99.9% players trash. We got a 4-4, 4-6. What is this? Oh my god. First of all, I never attempted a throw like that, but I tried it because I was like, I'm confident in myself to make that throw. Damn it. Just missed it. Fourth read on the play, rolled out. Was going to hit the tight end. I tried to playmaker that tight end that was on a block and release route up because he had a stick route. I tried to block and release. Once I saw, I tried to playmaker that tight end. Once I saw he wasn't going to go up, I'm like, okay, get off of that read. Boom, I see the cross coming. Boom. It's like a fifth read on the play. I'm not just rolling out to one side and looking for an open guy. Like, I know who should be open. I know what I got on the play. I'm not just rolling out and reading routes to the going one side to where I'm rolling out, like other players do. Once again, even if whether I stop his offense or not, I didn't put a defense on the field to stop it. I went with a cover two. Didn't even know cover two at a 3-4. Didn't know what his play was. Can't do that. Can't be doing that. Just watch me play, and the games I lose, you know why. Just watch me play and don't do what I do when I lose games. Take your time to know what your opponent's personnel is. The good that I do, listen to how I go through reads of my progression. Listen to the good part, and don't do the bad. I don't take my own advice, so. Now, he did what I say not to do in man coverage. It's not enough to know what the coverage is. If it's man coverage, you still got to know, oh, is that a corner on my tight end? If it's a corner on my tight end, if it's tight, don't throw it there. Easy pass concept. I don't discriminate. I call guys, you know what, for using easy pass concepts like that and going to the first read. That really looked like a play action was coming, damn. Those long handoffs look like play actions. Yeah. I already keyed in on his tight end. I saw like an out. Once I see an out, I'm thinking, oh, the double move's coming, but he went somewhere else. So I give that up because I'm just assuming a screen is. My God, I can't even. It's so slow. I can't even pick a play. Are you lagging too?
No.
Huh. Some people don't even know what a lag is. I play my opponents. They act like. So a lag switch is when you know what a lag switch is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, when people use either a lag switch or they make their own lag switch. They make the game lag, making their connection somehow fuck up. And people are like, a lag switch? I don't know what a lag switch is. Bullshit. You don't know what a lag switch is. You're playing online. If you play online, you know what a lag switch is. Okay. I just said it, guys. Corner on a tight end, but I thought, and who was it? I think it was the Ravens, right? Ravens corners. You got to be careful, man coverage. Their weakness. The Ravens did always have a weakness. When I looked at their corners, it was always their zone coverage. Don't think just because a corner, like a team, is deep with corners that they don't have weaknesses. You know, maybe they're bad against the run. Maybe their tackling's not good enough. Maybe their nickel isn't a guy that they can use to blitz. Maybe they have a slower nickel. Maybe they're not great in pursuit. Maybe they're bad in zone. You know, you just find out what the weakness is. I knew I should have ran it straight and trucked him or made a move on the other guy outside. Two safeties. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me, baby. Now, in the past, I read that, and I wait until they go on the go. So I wait until they run the spot and then go. But there, it's just like, you know what? Fuck, I'm not waiting for that go. Like, how many fucking times do I have to wait for the go? And I get hit on the throw for a pick, or I get sacked because I'm waiting for the go when it's wide open. I don't, don't worry about it. I try to go down, damn it. I just happened to look at the time. I didn't even know, guys. Imagine if that was like my last play. I would have went to the second half. There's so many times where that happens. Another one. Like I said, I'm not just rolling around looking for the open guy. I'm going through my reads and my progression. I wish you could call a timeout if you know you missed a kick. And the other thing, if you hold it and wait for the play clock to run out, it still automatically kicks it right before the play clock runs out. So you can't even do that. Believe me, I tried in years past. Maybe they changed it in this game. I don't know. Yep, they always automatically kick it with 3 seconds left on the play call screen. Son of a bitch. The fact that you can even hold it, like look at it, you can even hold it on kickoffs. Like, what's the point of that? Maybe. Oh, I think I know what it is. Yeah, I said it years ago. It's probably to get those players who try to time the kick or whatever, to block the kick. Yeah, that's what it is. I forgot. Here we go. Probably the start of spam and deep outs. Oh, it's because, yeah. Well, guys, it's the end of the half. Once again, can't make this shit up. Wow, really? Oh, he got it, but he has a running back in the flat or the wheel wide open, and he could have went out of bounds to conserve that timeout if he went to his running back for like 30 yards wide open. I see the play. Hey, just like I gave up that touchdown because I thought a screen was coming, I got the pick because I thought, hey, I know based on the formation, it's going to be the mesh spot. I cover the mesh and get back to the spot, so I know it's coming. I throw that because I realized in practice the option routes against man coverage, you could throw back shoulders and shit like that. That wasn't a great example, but once I knew it was man coverage.
Ball up to the 35 now as they bring it up on a 1st and 10.
Ah, shit. Went to block.
Eluding the pressure line.
And yeah, is it incomplete? Yeah, because I know I'm not going to have time to use a possession and call a timeout or have enough time to run another play. So I will use the rat catch every time in that situation because there could be missed tackles. You never know. It's happened before. Situation: I throw a deep pass on the sideline. No time left. I use a rat catch because I'm like, well, what's the point of using the possession there, right? I don't care if I get picked off or get hit using a rat catch or drop it, right? I use a rat catch, both guys miss me, and I almost get a touchdown out of it. It happens. So always use a rat catch in that situation when you should only use a possession. Possession, you're going down on the ground no matter what. Rat catch, you have a chance for missed tackles and a touchdown. Only in situations where you don't have enough time left. Wow. Part of it is, in order to make Wentz great again, I need somewhat of a defense to help me out. Oh, wow. That shit happens to me too. Like, sometimes it's like, whatchamacallit? You throw it before somebody's ready to run their route, and they'll throw it on the other side of the field. Like, really? That makes no sense. Like, that's not realistic. Tight coverage, pass lead underneath. Details. Oh, he's going to come back with the 4-4, 4-6, or whatever it was. Damn. Ah, just missed it.
Yeah. Another person doing it.
That's what players do against me. Instead of reading out the mesh spot, they read if there's a zone and the zone plays underneath and not deep. Like, regardless of who the corner is, you got that for a touchdown. That's why I hate players online. I just did that just to show you guys.
I'm the best person in the game ever.
Jeremy, they're the best player in Fortnite.
Yeah, right.
Well, you would think a little kid would be the best player in the game that's for little kids. I don't care if my subscribers hear me. That Fortnite is for little kids.
I'll trade you anything you want. I will one
Oh shit! Oh wow! How did I stop him? Oh, he must have not had enough time to start. I mean, to That's a touchdown. He didn't have enough time to, like, put the gas on. That's what happened right there. Oh, my God. I was like, where the fuck is the running back? He was hiding around there.
Can you name him? Can you name him? I would trade you literally anything for your gun.
Only reason he's able to get outside
It's the best gun in the game.
because they got a 4-3. You need nickel, you need linebackers, fast guys on the edges.
I would trade you anything. Anything for your gun. Jeremy Watt's the best player in the game.
I know I'm the best player.
That isn't Jeremy. Yes. The one they score?
Could you imagine if you were the best player in Fortnite and I'm the best player in Madden?
Weird.
Could you imagine that, babe? A household of the best player in Fortnite and best player in Madden. I'm the realest Madden player, not the best. I'm the realest.
That's right.
Probably could be the best too. One day. But in order for me to be the best, I gotta play like these. You know what you know what I mean. I gotta play like these. You know what I mean. I'm trying to be nicer about it, but
I'll trade you the 130.
call them dogs.
Oh, that's a deal.
Won't even call them female dogs. I'll just call them dogs. I call guys female dogs in Madden. I'll try to be nice.
You can keep my weapons.
I'm like, both the wheel are covered. The wheel's covered with my strong safety. That I know I'm good.
That looks good. What are you doing, Jeremy?
Building defense.
Do you not have a headset?
No.
Yeah.
No, I'll give you one of my best friends in the league.
Oh.
How happy are you that I gave you my gun?
What do they mean when they're saying, "What are you doing, Jeremy?"
Like trading guns.
Yeah. All right. So I didn't read the defense guys in that game. Remember, I said I wasn't in the mood. I didn't really read the defense. They didn't blitz me. The blitzes I just happened to see, knew where to go with the ball. I played lazy all game, most of the game. Really played. If it wasn't for my defense, I'd probably lose. Like, if they blitzed me defensively with heavy blitzes, like nickel mug, I'm not taking my time. Blockers are getting unblocked and getting hit on the throw, throwing picks, fumble, all that stuff. And if it wasn't for my defense, that could have been a game where I lose like probably 35 or 42 to like 7. But because he didn't blitz me heavy and my my defense held up, I ended up winning. Instead of it being 21 or 7-7, it should have been like 42-7, 35-7, 35-0, 35, 42-0.
Honestly, I'm just gonna keep my Christmas dog.
People aren't willing to talk bad about themselves. I'm willing to talk bad about myself. I'm willing to tell people what my weaknesses are, stuff like that. So I'm done right now. I'll go back on later, do another live stream. I'm out.
Wait, is this